Hey everybody, I'm Chris, and this is my channel Chesapeake Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Where my wife works, the owner chartered a fishing boat to go out on the Chesapeake Bay for all of her employees to go along and go out for a whole 8-hour day fishing, trying to catch rockfish. Fortunately, there was enough room on the boat for me to tag along, so I did just that. And thank you so much, Marianne, for inviting me and allowing me to go. She chartered a boat. I believe it was called the Miss Grace. The captain and his mate did a wonderful job. We caught a whole lot of fish and had a really good time. So I took my cameras and I videoed the whole day. We went out. I'd never been on a fishing boat with 11 women before. It was a really good time. Everybody, I think, enjoyed it. We caught a lot of fish. In this video, it's going to show you the fishing trip we had out on the bay. So if you want to see this fishing trip, please stick around. For rockfish today. Yeah, baby. There's the Bay Bridge.
So we headed out onto the Chesapeake Bay, and we actually fished north and south of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. To catch rockfish, the boat captain took us to 4 different lighthouses, and we caught all the rockfish around these lighthouses. Our first stop was this old lighthouse. Everybody got a kick out of the outhouse mounted to the outside. This is where we started fishing for rockfish. We hooked our first one back here, but nobody else was at the back of the boat, so I took the rod and I pulled in the first rockfish. We managed to catch quite a few at this lighthouse before we moved on to the next spot. He was big enough to be legal, so they threw him in the cooler and we kept him. After that, the ladies came to the back of the boat and started picking up rods and catching fish. Here's Barb catching her first rockfish. He also was legal.
There's a fish on somebody. That's a good bend. That's a good bend. Good bend. Good bend. Good bend. Good bend. He's hooked. He's coming this way.
And everybody got in on the action. Everybody just took turns pulling in fish. And as you'll see throughout this video, there were plenty of fish. Trish got in on the action. She pulled in a nice one.
Ooh, that's a nicer one. That looks like a nicer one, doesn't it?
Here's Michaela with her first fish.
You go, girl.
Nice. Yo, Michaela.
This one was also a keeper. Aaron was next. Another rockfish for the cooler.
I know the boat.
Aaron's got one.
Aaron liked it so much, she went and caught another one. On Michaela's second rockfish, Aaron wanted to try netting one.
Come on, Aaron, net it. Net it. Net it. Hey, that's about 20 inches there, I think. That may be a 2021.
She did a fine job.
That's the biggest one yet, I think. He's got to be 2021. Let's see how big he is. He's got to be 2021, I'll bet.
Yeah.
As you can see, Erin's netting skills were really quite good. She even wanted to take the fish out of the net. And Trish stepped back up to pull in her second rockfish, another keeper. Then the boat captain took us to the second lighthouse. Erin pulled in another rockfish while Shannon netted it. She did a pretty good job too at netting. Then the boat left that lighthouse, headed for another spot, and as you can see, everybody had a really good time just riding in the boat also. And since we were going to be out fishing for 8 hours, everybody brought food and drinks. And as you can see in this video, we had a virtual feast on the boat while we caught fish. Then the captain took us to a spot to try and catch some white perch. But instead, we kind of got into a big school of bluefish. Barb caught the first blue. Erin caught a blue.
I had one for a second, but he got off.
And a white perch.
That's a white perch. You get biting. Ooh, I got one.
And finally, I caught a blue.
Yeah, you caught it on their line, I think.
Michaela catches a blue.
Yep.
And so does Trish.
Oh, that's a nice one. Got something else again. Yeah, they are. They're all blue.
I finally caught a second blue.
Man, that was my piece of fish. Wow,
And a third blue.
flying fish, flying fish. Flying fish. Fish on now, and this is probably okay.
Barb managed to catch a perch.
There's a perch. That's a perch.
And Caitlin caught her first blue.
Oh, it's a blue though.
And then it was off to another lighthouse. And it just seemed like a good time for some refreshments and some more fun. The captain then took us to another lighthouse to try and catch some more rockfish. It was a really old lighthouse.
You got one?
And it wasn't very long and Matt hooked a rockfish. Fortunately, too small to keep. But then, Matt hooked another rockfish. And this one went in the cooler.
Oh wow, big waves coming, hold on.
That was that eye.
It's from that boat going by. Just hold on. They're gonna hit
Then I hooked a smaller rockfish, and Trish did the honors of netting it for me. What a fine job she did at netting it.
He sure felt bigger than that.
This rockfish wasn't big enough to be legal either, so he went back into the water.
It's up on top now. What is it? No, it's up on top. What is it? Is it a rock? It's a rock.
Finally, Marianne got in on the action and she pulled in a rockfish.
Alright. It's a rock. Hold my beer and watch this.
And this one was definitely a keeper.
I'll bet. 2021? And then you measure. He's just going in the box, folks.
Aaron hooked into another rockfish at this location, and this rockfish was a doozy.
He's good with the net, I'll tell you that much. You don't miss any. Oh my lord, that was 24! He's 24 if he's anything. Oh, see how big he is.
Shannon pulled in another rockfish.
He's not quite as big as the other ones, but
And so did Caitlin.
yeah, he's another nice one. That's what I mean. There's what I want to take my time. Heard the video of Perch catching a fish.
Then it was Barb's turn again.
Nice. There you go.
Oh, he's a nice one.
And Jen pulled in the last rockfish of the day.
Good job, Jen.
Oh, then already. I missed it. I was going to really video my hack cam.
And here's a picture of the ladies with some of the rockfish. We almost managed to catch our limit for everybody that day. I don't think we quite made it, but there was rockfish for everybody to take home and eat if they wanted it. I think everybody had a good time. I know I sure did.
And I'll see you on the next video.